And our big story at 5, Wisconsin Congressman Paul Ryan is now one of the most powerful men in Washington. Ryan is now Speaker of the House. He challenged Republicans and Democrats to get government working.
The House is broken. We're not solving problems. We're adding to them. And I am not interested in laying blame. We are not settling scores. We are wiping the slate clean.
Ryan urged all members of the House to work together.
He also said lawmakers need to be honest about their differences.
Charles Benson begins our big story coverage. He is live in Washington, D.C. Charles.
Well, Paul Ryan is only the 54th person in history to be called Mr. Speaker. In fact, it's such an important job around here with power and influence that they name buildings after former speakers. But for now, it's all about building relationships for Paul Ryan, and it started today.
Mr. Speaker, the Speaker-elect, Paul D. Ryan of the state of Wisconsin.
Paul Ryan walked into the House chamber with a new title and a new mission. He was greeted with hugs and handshakes from both sides of the aisle. His fate and future now for the history books.
My friends, you have done me a great honor.
It's not Ryan's dream job, but it is now his destiny. His family watched as Ryan, the youngest of 4, became the youngest speaker in 150 years.
I never thought I'd be Speaker. But early in my life, I wanted to serve this House. I thought this place was exhilarating because here you can make a difference.
Ryan will now try to lead a House that includes a fractured Republican team and Democrats determined to push their own agenda.
But let's be frank. The House is broken. We're not solving problems. We're adding to them. And I am not interested in laying blame. We are not settling scores. We are wiping the slate clean.
Can Ryan be a unifier? He says both sides owe it to the American taxpayer.
They just want a fair chance. And they are losing faith that they will ever get it. Then they look at Washington and all they see is chaos.
Ryan says the country is looking for results, but it's a big job. And for now, Ryan is open to suggestions.
If you have ideas, let's hear them. I believe that a greater clarity between us can lead to greater charity among us.
And there were a lot of people here for Paul Ryan's big historic day. Many people from Wisconsin, but also Mitt Romney. And you remember Romney picked Paul Ryan to be his VP back in 2012. Romney today says he encouraged Ryan to take the job.
Wonderful to see Paul Ryan sworn in, a man of uncommon intelligence and obvious experience. And an ego that's held in check, and it allows him to reach across to people of differing viewpoints in his own party and in the opposition party. I think he'd be a wonderful Speaker of the House. I look forward to seeing him lead.
So it's been a big day for Paul Ryan, and it's going to be a big night. Right now, hundreds are gathering across the street at the Library of Congress, where they're going to have a big celebration for Paul Ryan, now Mr. Speaker. We're live in the nation's capital. Charles Benson, today's TMJ4.
Charles, do you know if Paul Ryan has had a chance to speak to President Obama?
We know that the president reached out to him yesterday, and my guess it will be the first of many conversations down the road. Carol?
Okay, Charles Benson joining us live from Washington, D.C. We'll have more at 6 and 10. Thank you, Charles.